Right, so we've managed to iron out the plan as flat as we possibly can, get rid of the wrinkles, and the next task is to actually mount it onto some stout white paper. This is semi-absorbent cartridge paper, which is absolutely ideal for it. And we need a brush. This is actually a sample brush we can get from any of the large stores, and wallpaper rollers. These wallpaper rollers have got rubber faced roller, which is very gentle on the paper. So the first thing we do, we use Solbite wallpaper paste, which comes in a tube, and we put some into a container, and then we dip the brush in, and then we work from the centre and go outwards with the brush. This is important actually, and the paper will become slightly softer, which is what we want actually, because we're going to iron out as many of the creases as we possibly can. Now, the nice thing about wallpaper paste is there's very little shrinkage. The last thing you want with plans is for the plans to actually shrink. So if we use wallpaper paste, I've tried all sorts of adhesives, this is absolutely ideal. Now these plans are in quite a state, believe me. If I didn't preserve these like this, they'd just literally fall apart. So I want to work on them. I can always do photocopies, working copies as well if I need be. But this is a case of, you know, sort of 50-year-old drawings, which have well past the sell-by date, and they've probably been lining drawers and things like that. And some have been exposed to the sun, which doesn't help either. And you see all the little creases like that, all the little bits. Just get your brush and tease the creases out, working away outwards. Just keep going. Okay. Got to be bold about it. And this is all, as I say, this is almost like, this is wartime utility material. This is like newspaper type material, which is not strong at the best of times. And it does fade. Normally newspapers fade, but this is not too bad fading wise. But they do need strengthening up anyway. I've done this system many times on flying model plans and on solid model plans as well. And it's very successful. Now you'll see there the paper is actually quite supple, but it's not weakened too much. This is actually latex based adhesive, so it's absolutely ideal for this. Now take it very gently and turn it over like that. Get a bit of hair underneath it, and then just gently with your fingers just tease it out like that. Okay, get rid of all the air bubbles, etc. Very delicate operation. There we go. And then take your largest roller. There's two rollers. This is the large one. Take them in the centre and work outwards like that, and draw the air bubbles out from the paper like that. And so you just tease it into shape. Once these are dry, it'll take about 2 or 3 hours to dry. These will be really strong. It's a strong. Don't be frightened to roll it out. And then take your small roller. If you've got any sort of areas where this is slightly softer, this sponge, take that and really roll it out. Okay, like that. Then these are wonderful drawings. I mean, I think that the period drawings have got a lot more character to them than some of the more modern drawings. The thing is, they may not be as accurate as the later drawings because they were done in wartime and secrecy and things like that. But I like to build them as period. I'm not going to alter it. I'm going to build this exactly as it was. Now here's the repair piece. Take any fragments you've got. Once again, work outwards with a brush like that, and literally jigsaw it together. I'm lucky that I've got this piece to put in, but if I hadn't, I would have just done some research and drawn it in. Okay, there we go. You can stretch it and work it in. Right, there we go, and we can just leave that to dry now. I'm going to leave that to naturally air dry. It'll tighten up slightly, it'll curl a little bit as well, but all you need to do is leave it overnight under some heavy books, and in the morning the plan will be perfectly usable. There we go, thank you.